My beloved Canadians, my children of divine light across this vast land from coast to coast, from the Atlantic to the Pacific, my chosen ones of the true North, in whom the heavens rejoice. You who walk on Canadian soil are shaking a little inside, and you don't know why, but your soul does, because heaven is whispering your name again across the maple-leafed landscape. Because something that was once impossible for you is about to be placed in your hands, right here in our cherished nation. And Archangel Michael has been waiting to tell you all day. Today, on this sacred 29th of July, I, Archangel Michael, bring you a truth so beautiful, so divine, so magnetic, that if you dare to open your heart fully, you will begin to attract miracles faster than your tears can fall upon this northern earth. This is not a joke. God has signed something in the heavens for Canada, and that something is shaped like a key made of pure light, a key that only fits in your hands. And what it opens, you're about to see it with your own eyes, from the Rockies to the shores of Newfoundland. Congratulations, my beloved sons and daughters of Canada. You are about to buy something that once felt like a dream. It's big, it's bold, it's so much more than just a thing. It's a symbol of your next chapter in this blessed land. And Archangel Michael is here clapping from the heavens, because even the angels didn't expect your blessing to come this fast. But child of Canada, listen to me closely. You must stay with this message. There is something you need to hear, not with your ears, but with the quiet part of you that knows. Because before you touch this miracle, before you sign anything, before the final confirmation of this blessing lands in your lap, you need to see what's been happening behind the veil. And God said, "Tell my Canadian children the truth, because I don't want them to be surprised when the surprise arrives." This good news is bigger than money. It's more than success. It's a total shift of spiritual vibration across our nation. The kind of shift that makes old pain finally fall off. The kind of shift that attracts things others call impossible. And that's why I, Archangel Michael, was sent to deliver this one message to you before the world sees it written in your life. You've earned this, not because of perfection, but because of your heart, because of your tears, your prayers, your secret forgiveness, because of that one night you begged heaven not to let go of you. Heaven didn't. Heaven never will. And now heaven is rewarding you. A big congratulations is echoing across the Canadian skies today, because you're not just about to buy something with money, you're about to buy it with grace, with favor, with divine timing. And yet, there's still more. So don't skip, don't scroll, don't exit this message like others have, because God says if they leave now, they'll miss the hidden name, the hidden reason, and the hidden warning. Before we continue deeper, pause. You were not meant to find this message by accident. This message was guided by divine winds carried to your soul because it's time before the blessing lands. Make sure you stay connected because what's coming next is not for the public. It's for the chosen. You are the chosen. Take a moment to subscribe now to receive every urgent message from heaven and Archangel Michael as it arrives. The ones who skip this step often regret it in silence. Don't do that to your future self. Click and stay connected because the next message might arrive tonight. Now, child of the true North, breathe, because I'm about to tell you what no one else knows. Something shocking was hidden from you until now, and yet it's been guiding everything. Even the delays, even the heartbreaks. There was a divine delay placed on your life, because the blessing you are about to receive required a cleaner path. God didn't want you to walk into it surrounded by wrong people. God didn't want snakes holding your coat as you signed for your miracle. So one by one, heaven removed them. They ghosted you. They lied. They walked away. You blamed yourself. But heaven says you were never rejected. You were being protected. Now the road is clean across the boreal forest and the open plains. Now the vibration is aligned. Now the name of the person watching you in secret will be revealed, because they're the reason this opportunity is arriving. And guess what? They've already started preparing the space for you, child. The celebration has already started in the spiritual realm. The angels are dusting off your blessing. Michael is guarding the gate, and God is smiling, saying, "They stayed. They listened. Now give them the full gift." You may feel something moving right now, deep inside your chest, like a soft flutter or an ache that won't be explained. That's not anxiety, that's recognition. Your soul has already seen the blessing before your eyes could, and it knows something sacred has just begun. Archangel Michael leans in now, his wings wrapping around your aura, whispering, "You are ready. You are worthy." The transaction is not just financial, it is spiritual. And when God begins transforming your financial life, He can also place clear guidance before you, so you know how to walk forward with faith and wisdom. My beloved of Canada, I see the struggle you have been facing across this vast land, the stress about finances, the silent worries that stay in your heart, and the moments where you feel uncertain about what comes next. You have been asking for peace, my chosen ones of the true north, and that answer is already on its way to your doorstep. You are not meant to stay stuck in fear. You are meant to walk forward with purpose, with faith, and with clear steps every day upon Canadian soil. That is why a simple system has been placed in front of you, a 30-day faith and financial breakthrough system, a path where each day brings you a focused prayer, a small financial action, and clear direction to help you move ahead. No pressure, no confusion, just steady progress toward peace and stability. If something inside you feels ready, if you are ready to change your situation in this great nation, take that first step today. This could be the moment your life begins to change. You will find the link in the description and in the pinned comments below. Because what heaven is preparing for you requires not only belief, but a heart and mind ready to receive it responsibly. What you're about to buy, whether a home, a car, a business, or even a second chance at love, was already paid for in full by your spiritual endurance. All this time you were healing, not breaking. All this time you were being set apart, not left behind. You are not late. You are right on divine time. And now the time has come to reveal the reason behind the sudden shift in your Canadian life. There was a delay in your life, a strange silence, a period when nothing seemed to move. And you cried, didn't you? You wondered what was wrong with you. You questioned your value, your prayers, your decisions. But I tell you now, as heaven's messenger, that silence was the sound of God clearing space. That pause was protection, because the blessing coming to you now is heavy with favor. And not everyone in your past had clean hands to help carry it. You would have shared your miracle with those who only planned to drain it. So heaven put a divine pause not to punish, but to preserve. Right now, there is a spiritual alert on your name across the provinces and territories. A heavenly bell that rings every time someone speaks of you. And lately, my beloved Canadians, you've been spoken of more than you know. People are beginning to see what heaven always saw in you. Your name is rising in conversations behind closed doors. Some are whispering in jealousy, some in awe, and one person in particular is watching in silence. They see what you're stepping into, and they're preparing to reach out. Don't be surprised when someone from your past comes back just as you step into this blessing. Don't be fooled. God says, let them watch, but don't let them in. This one is only for you. Now lean in close because I must tell you this. The moment you say yes to this miracle, the atmosphere around your name will change. Even the air around your Canadian house will shift. You'll notice little things, a lighter mood, unexpected messages, surprising smiles from strangers. These are not coincidences. These are confirmations, proof that the realm around you has begun moving. Because what you're about to buy carries not just physical value, but spiritual permission. It means you're no longer operating at the same frequency as before. You're stepping into wealth, not just of currency, but of confidence, clarity, calm. You're entering a season where confusion can't follow you anymore. And child of the maple leaf, you didn't beg for this. You didn't manipulate it. You didn't even fully believe it was possible at times. But God did. Michael did. Your angels did. Even when you were crying on the floor, cursing the delays, wondering if God forgot your name, heaven was preparing a table. A divine setup was unfolding. And now that setup is complete. The good news is not just coming, it's already here. And it's waiting for you to say, I'm ready. That's all it takes. One moment of belief, one decision not to shrink. Because what you speak now will echo into the blueprint of your blessing. Let me reveal something you didn't see before. There was a financial block that tried to keep this from you, a generational curse that whispered, "You'll never afford that. That's for others, not you." But Archangel Michael has crushed it. That curse has no hold on you anymore. And you will notice money will begin to come easier now. Clients, commissions, gifts, surprises. These are not random. They are scheduled grace. And with this blessing, there will come a sacred responsibility. You are not just buying something. You're buying into a future, into a legacy, into a testimony that others will point to and say, if God did it for them, maybe He'll do it for me. So, be careful, child of Canada. Don't doubt the size of this blessing just because it feels too big. Of course it feels scary. That's how you know it's heaven-sized. You weren't made for average. You were made to walk on water, not stay safe in boats. And now you're being called to step out. And when you do, the ground will appear beneath your feet. Not before, but as you move. So don't wait for full clarity. Say yes now. Begin now. Open your heart now. Because this good news has an expiration window. It won't wait forever. There is someone watching who wants it too. But it has your name etched in the scrolls of heaven. And if you accept it now, no one can take it from you. You've been feeling the nudge, haven't you, my beloved of Canada? The sensation that something is about to happen, that something is about to shift. That's not your imagination. That's prophetic memory. Your soul remembers what God showed you in a dream, in a vision, in a prayer. And now that vision is walking toward you, step by step, moment by moment. And when it knocks, I beg you, open the door. Don't let fear answer. Don't let your old story block your new chapter. You are not who you were before. You've grown, you've healed, you survived. And now you're about to thrive across this blessed land. My beloved of Canada, let me be clear. This is not the end of your story, but the magnificent beginning across our northern landscapes. Because what you buy now will lead to what you build next, and what you build will bless people you've never even met from coast to coast. This is not just for your comfort, it's for your calling. This purchase is prophetic. The land you're stepping into has spiritual weight. The key is being placed in your hand to unlock more than doors. They unlock dimensions, realms of peace, restoration, and divine dominion. And you'll walk through them with your head high, not in arrogance, but in assurance. Because finally, you'll know what heaven has been trying to tell you for years. You are royalty. And royalty in this great nation of Canada doesn't beg for breadcrumbs. Royalty doesn't compete. Royalty doesn't chase what's not theirs. And today your crown is glowing with the light of something new. Something purchased with your tears. Something soaked in sacred timing. Something that proves God never forgot you, my chosen ones. You are not reading this by accident. There's a reason your eyes didn't scroll past. A reason your spirit paused even if your mind didn't understand why. Because God has been orchestrating this moment with perfect precision across the provinces. Every delay, every rejection, every unanswered prayer, every tear you cried alone in the quiet Canadian night. It was all part of this sacred alignment. And now heaven leans forward, whispering through Archangel Michael's voice. They're ready. Yes, you. You are ready to walk into what once made you tremble. Ready to hold what once you thought belonged to others. Ready to buy what your younger self only stared at through windows. That time is over. You are no longer the outsider looking in. You are the one walking through the door now. And this purchase you're about to make will be the physical proof of your inner transformation. But child of Canada, I must warn you with love. This blessing is wrapped in a final test. You will notice distractions, temptations, even subtle voices questioning your worth as you get closer to this miracle. That is not coincidence. It is the enemy's last attempt to steal your focus before you sign the divine agreement. Don't fall for it. Stay aligned. Stay clean. Stay grateful. Because once you say yes to what's yours, the floodgates will open and things will move so quickly you won't even have time to announce it before it's already done. What once took months will now take minutes. What once felt impossible will now feel natural. And what others lost chasing will walk straight into your hands effortlessly across our beloved land. You were not made to be forgotten. You were not created to be last. And now the last season you endured will become your loudest testimony. People who once overlooked you will be the same ones shocked by what you own, what you drive, where you live, who you become. But don't gloat. Don't show off. Let your peace be your announcement. Let your glow speak louder than your words. Because your life is about to become living proof that favor is real, and those who mocked your pace will soon be asking for your secrets. But child, they don't know the price you paid. They weren't there for the nights you didn't want to wake up. They didn't see the spiritual attacks, the silent battles, the hidden betrayals. But God did. And that's why He's rewarding you now in public for everything you endured in private. You will begin to feel a shift around your money, around your energy, around your decisions, my beloved Canadians. You will feel bolder, calmer, clearer. That's not coincidence. That's breakthrough. Because the old you that doubted and delayed is now dissolving, and in its place the new you is rising. The you who walks in rooms without shrinking. The you who says, I receive this without guilt. The you who understands that wealth is a spiritual responsibility and you're ready for it now. This purchase, this step, this leap, it's not just a transaction. It's a prophetic declaration, a new frequency, a spiritual agreement between you and the Most High that says, I no longer settle. I now receive what matches my purpose. You will notice people change around you. Some will suddenly fall silent. Some will become unusually kind. Some will try to re-enter your world pretending to support you. Be wise. God says, protect the promise, guard your peace. Not everyone who claps is clapping for you. The enemy is subtle, and he hates that you're waking up to your power. But he is too late, because your name is already written on this blessing, and heaven has already dispatched the help. The paperwork is being approved in realms you cannot see. The release is closer than you think. And the angel standing by your side right now is holding something that glows in divine gold. It is the final confirmation of what you've prayed for. I need you to understand this, child of the maple leaf. There is someone secretly watching you. Someone who doubted you once. Someone who wished you'd fail. And yet they are now seeing you glow. They are now witnessing your peace, your favor, your elevation. And they're confused because they thought you were finished. But what they didn't know is that you were just hidden. Hidden for refinement. Hidden for realignment. Hidden because God didn't want anyone interfering with this miracle. And now as you rise, they won't be able to understand how you got here. But you will. You'll know it wasn't luck. It wasn't random. It was God. Always God. And in just a few nights from now, you'll feel it even deeper across this vast land. My beloved of Canada, you'll wake up with a heaviness that isn't sadness, but sacred anticipation across our northern provinces. That's how it starts. The final steps before the miracle touches down in your life. Don't ignore that feeling. Don't dismiss that tingling in your palms, or the way your breath deepens when you think of what's coming. It's spiritual alignment. Your body, your soul, your finances, everything is coming into position right here on Canadian soil. You are no longer just waiting. You are walking toward your divine ownership. And Archangel Michael is walking beside you, sword drawn, guarding the path, clearing it, declaring over you, no more delays. This is your moment. Don't shrink now. Don't self-sabotage. Don't second-guess. You've prayed too long. You've grown too far, and heaven is too close. You were born for this, children of the maple leaf. That blessing with your name, it's already being shipped in spirit. And when it arrives in your hands, it won't even surprise your soul, because your soul already knew. It's been preparing, it's been clearing, and now it's been rewarded. There's a specific moment coming to you, my chosen ones. It may look ordinary on the outside, a phone call, a signed form, a number appearing in your account, a key dropped in your hand. But child of Canada, it's not ordinary. It is divine choreography. You won't need to force it. You won't have to chase it. It will find you just as this message did. And when it comes, your spirit will recognize it before your eyes do. That's how favor works. That's how prophecy fulfills itself. It's not loud. It's not flashy. It's sacred, and it comes with confirmation. with peace, with signs that seem small until you realize how exact they were. Every hour leading up to it across this vast land from coast to coast will feel strange. Expect butterflies, lightheadedness, moments of deep silence. Don't be afraid. It's just heaven folding itself into your timeline. And child, let me say this boldly, because someone in our great nation needs to hear it without softening the truth. You are not cursed. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. That lie that crept into your heart after months of waiting, telling you, maybe it's not for you. That was not God. That was not me. That was the wound talking, the fear talking, the history of being let down talking. But today, I declare this over you. Those old voices will no longer lead your decisions. From this point forward, you are led by faith, not fear. And that decision alone will open gates that no man, no enemy, no doubt can ever shut again across the true north. You're stepping into something that doesn't just belong to you now. It's something your Canadian bloodline has been aching for. You are the one breaking the pattern. You are the one buying what no one before you could. You are the one creating a new normal. This is not just a purchase, it's a prophecy. It's not about status, it's about divine healing through tangible proof. And the thing you're about to receive, it's going to heal something in you that words never could. The first time you sit in it, walk through it, own it, drive it, sign it, step into it, there will be a spiritual exhale, the deepest sigh your soul has ever breathed. And you'll know, this was the moment your story changed forever. But I must tell you this because it matters deeply to my children of Canada. Not everyone will clap for you. Some will call it luck. Others will call it fake. A few will say you changed, and you have. You've changed because grace changed you. You're not meant to shrink back to comfort just to keep people around. Let this next chapter offend their smallness if it must. God didn't send you to make others comfortable. He sent you to make miracles visible. Your life across this blessed land is now a billboard for what favor looks like when it lands on a heart that stayed humble. And as you carry this message with you, remember, my beloved of Canada, if this message has touched your soul, subscribe to this channel so you do not miss the next